What's up, mobsters? It's Joe the Quad Father here. It's the summer again, which means it's time to go fishing again. So I thought today I've got this little hook holder. Usually I don't use one when I'm tying my things on. I kind of wanted to see if this would make it easier, and I thought I would just record me tying on my fishing lures. And if you're lucky, you might see me get hooked. Who knows? Let me pop open this tackle box here. And I'm going to choose one of these inline spinners. I like to call them rooster tails. That's what we call them around here in the South anyway. Appalachian, Tennessee. I'm going to use my mouth, guys. No shame. Okay. Let's roll up under this desk better and get a good look. Alright, let's see what we got going on here. This is the tricky part, not getting stabbed. And these are treble hooks. If you know a rooster tail is a treble hook. I'm actually going to use my grabber. I've got this cool grabber, guys. Now they're kind of like, they're a little expensive. They're like at 200 bucks, 150 bucks maybe for the small one. I think this is a small one. It's quadtools.com, and I'll put a link in the description to them. All in all, it's a really helpful tool. So you slide your arm in that loop, and then there's another one that goes around your wrist, and then your hand slides in this third thing right here, right? To make it pinch, you just pull your wrist back. It's really cool. I broke it. Damn it. Okay. All right. Well, I've got it again. That was sweet of them. Alright, so I'm going to use this to grab these rooster tails out of here. It's going to be hard because these squares are small. But, you know, we'll get her done. Boom. First rooster tail out. I like this rooster tail. I don't like the hook size. I really might change these treble hooks out to smaller hooks on all my rooster tails, to be honest with you. Drop it. I kind of like that color, but I think white and black are my favorites. So those are the traditional colors I use. It's like the claw game at the store, you know. It's just like you gotta get it just right. Oh, come on. Boom. Got her done. Okay. The one that's probably going to be best for trout is this last one I'm going to get. It's going to be hard to get. The feathers are looking a little rough on it, but it's the right size. I don't know what's going on with my feathers, though. Booyah. Got her done. What's going on with my feathers? Let me feel those. They look like they're sticky or something. But, I mean, this is the one I wanted to use, but the hook is rusted, and the feathers look terrible. This one, too big. Not going to use it either. This one's like little bluegill color. Sunfish color. Hook, way too big. Not going to use it. Looks like it's white. White it is. The hook is slightly bigger than I like, but it's not as big as them other two. So let's see if we can get this bad boy tied on. So now the next trick is going to be getting the rooster tail in there. Now, if your fingers work, you can see that that's a pinch clip. If your fingers work, that's a piece of cake. My fingers don't work, guys, so that means we're about to have a battle trying to get it in there. But, you know, that's part of being quadriplegic, is struggling. So, let's do it. I'm gonna hold the rooster tail in my mouth, and then use two hands to open the clip, and then try to grab the rooster tail out of my mouth. Let's see. Oh, it's going to take me a while, so I'll give you guys a time lapse. Starting now. Okay. So I pulled an audible on it. Pinching it open with my hands was too hard. I held the rig in one hand, opened the pincher with my mouth, and then used my other hand to put the rooster tail in the rig. That's what it looks like up close. So now I'm going to tie this bad boy on. Today, I'm tying my rooster tail on with a clinch knot. Some of you might be screaming at me like, that's a terrible knot for that. Well, guess what? I've caught thousands of fish on it, okay? So, get over it. Okay. So here we go. Nice and steady. It's a little easier than threading a needle. Alright, now I gotta grab this tag end. My other hand, usually I'll grab it with my mouth, but it's too far. Alright, sweet. We got that bad boy. And I'll pull a lot of line through. I like to, the more line you use, the easier it is to tie it. So, you know, am I wasting a little line? Absolutely. Is it more than most people use? Yep. Do I care? Nope. So I'm going to try and spin this bad boy around. We'll see if we can get her done. Okay. It's barely working. So I might just try and loop it around myself. So you typically want to get like 6 or 7 good spins out of it. Like wrap it around the line 6 or 7 times. So I'm just reaching around the line here, grabbing it with this hand, pulling it, and then switching back to this hand, and then reaching around the line, grabbing it, pulling it, and then just. This is actually a lot easier using this rather than like just holding it with my mouth and trying to do this. Because you can't see what you're doing when you're doing it with your mouth. You just got to do it by feel, really. So once you've twisted it, there's going to be a little loop right down here for you to stick the line through. So I stick the line through there. Grab it with my other hand. Grab the tag in with my other hand. Pull it on. Oh, come on. Grab it with my other hand. Come on, fingers. Come on, fingers. Don't fail me now. Perfect. All right, and then when you put it through that loop, you're going to have another loop over at the end here. I'm going to stick it back through that loop. Come on now. Don't mess with me. Uh-huh. Perfect. Now I'm going to grab this tag in with my mouth. And we're going to cinch this bad boy down. We'll see how hard that is. Let's see. I might grab this gimbal and put it in my lap. Let's see. Okay, yeah. I'll put the gimbal in my lap. I'm just going to pull. Okay. Okay. Perhaps I should grab the knot tag in. Yep. Uh-oh. It's getting tangled up. Oh no, don't do that to me. Hold on a second now. No! Okay, I pulled it out of the gimbal by accident. But, see if the knot's on there right. Alright, let's try to tighten it down now. Without freaking hooking myself, since it's not on the gimbal anymore. Oh yeah, I think that worked. Oh no, it's in my pants. It's in my pants. Okay. Now I got the tag in my mouth, and I'm going to pull the line attached to the rod away from the tag end. I'm gonna have to wrap it around my hand here. I need to push that cinch down. So I'm gonna grab this line, I'm gonna pull it through my teeth. I just pulled it through my teeth to push that knot together. Perfect. We almost had it. We almost messed up, boys. I'm not gonna lie. I'll try and give you a close up. That clinch knot's on there, boys. That's on there. So now you just gotta turn off the tag in. Boom. And we're tied on to that bad boy. Alright, and it's ready to go, boys. We got a rooster tail tied on. It's in the hook keeper, and it's ready to run. Now, a lot of you might be like, damn, dude, that takes you a long time to tie on. What happens if you break off while you're fishing? Well, my solution to that is rig up like 6 or 7 rods so you don't have to keep freaking retying. If you break off 6 or 7 rods, well, you're doing something wrong. So that's how I tie my knots. That's how I tie a fishing lure onto the fishing rod. If you can get you a little like fly tie rig, I recommend it. It actually does make it easier. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I plan on making more videos this summer. I'm going to go fishing a lot. I'm going up to stay with my girlfriend in Indiana for a couple months, and we're going to make some videos with her. So be looking out for those. I'll catch you in the next one. Keep mobbing, guys.